Time. What's going on? You have tuned into another episode of On the Move Unscripted with Patricia M. Goins and my co-host B Love, aka Brian Love, aka what? AKA what?
AKA B Man, AKA I don't know. B Love, what's up, y'all? What's up, PG? How you feeling today?
Oh my goodness, I'm feeling good.
That's
I'm
what's
feeling
up.
good.
Are you for real?
It's cool when we are back together, like side by side doing the show, because then I can see your reactions. I know when to shut up and let you talk, and then you know from my looks when to shut up and let me talk. You know
We'll
what I'm saying?
see.
Right. So let me just. I'm hoping that my thing is acting right today because I don't know. You just never know what. You just never know with this. I don't know. So
With technology.
you never know with technology. So
Yeah.
anyway.
But your day's doing okay. Your day was pretty good. My day was all right.
Yeah, it was good.
Yes,
It was good.
cool. Yeah.
So I'm actually live on Blog Talk Radio. Snap. I'm live on Facebook. Usually we do the show on Blog Talk Radio live, but today we just decided to switch it up a little bit.
Switch it up a little bit. You know, go a little live. Let the people
something.
see us.
Right.
You know
so
what I
we
mean?
decided to just switch it up some, and let me find you on here, Be Love. So you're we should have put John Peck on here too. You always talking about he can't get in.
Yeah, that's what he said today. He couldn't get in.
And it wasn't on.
Oh, okay. No, he's saying that, sometimes it's hard to get in.
Yeah, I guess it's because a lot of people are trying to get on at the same time.
That was me. You just passed.
I did. I got you, I thought. Didn't I?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
So,
but,
on?
oh, nothing, man. I just, smoked a blunt before I came in here, so. So, anything might come out of my mouth tonight.
Oh, Lord. PG-13. I'm going to need you to do PG-13.
I'm going to do PG-13 and plus.
Oh, goodness.
So, kids.
So, how was your week?
Well, the week was pretty good, though. You know what I mean? I didn't do much this week. You know, like I walk every day. Every morning, I get my walk in. You know what I'm saying? I get my walk in, go to Black Lake Park, and just get my walk in. Me and my sister walk. And
you do look a little slimmer.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know, I'm trying. You know, just because, what made me walk is like I got tired of going in stores, and they say, I don't have your size, sir. You might want to go online. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I said, I got to walk. You know what I mean? So, I walk and shit every day, every morning, get that walk in. And, but I can't wait to change how I feel after I'm done.
What you mean?
Yeah, I always see after every time I get done my walking, I always say the same old fat ass answer.
What is that?
Damn, I gotta come back here and do this again tomorrow.
You know what?
Damn, get it off of me.
That's cool though. Do your legs ever itch? Whenever I haven't exercised in a while,
I got a cream for that.
Whenever I haven't exercised in a while, and then I get out there and I be trying to feel like I'm doing something, I be coming back and my legs be itching. I guess because the circulation and ain't used to moving around and stuff.
Oh yeah, it does do that.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time when I started walking, I was feeling like my muscles was like, what the fuck you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't never did this before,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So I had a little pain, but. I got to keep doing it. Yeah,
Look at me like trying to work out and stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my little workout.
People are trying to work out, trying to be something.
I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you, y'all, I got tired of getting on that scale, and the scale said, "Get the fuck off." But yeah, the mask. You see my mask?
I see your mask.
Yeah,
wear
that mask. You gotta wear that mask.
You can't even get in the store.
America, wear that mask. Serious out here. It's
going
bigger.
On,
but you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, but still, wear the mask because it brings your eyes out. You never if you wear the mask, it brings your eyes out. People are like, oh, you got some pretty eyes, or you got some all right eyes. You know what I mean? So wear the mask, and then two, you can wear the mask with different outfits, like the old Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. She wear anything that matches her outfit with a mask.
That's what's up. She got a whole
wardrobe.
Just
Jordan,
yeah. Different colors.
She had to.
Stuff. Yeah, that's what's up. Thank you, Lynn John said she loved our show. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you.
So,
but yeah, wear that mask. Wear you wear you put your underwear on every day. That's how you wear your mask.
Isn't it something?
It's something. Yeah, America changed. Yeah.
Like we only did what we've only had Trump for like 4 years right now, and already we in masks and the racial tension is thick enough to cut it with a knife, and it's only been 4 years. He done changed the whole world in 4 years.
Really only. With that type of mess, it only take 2. Really.
Oh snap!
With that type of mess, this is crazy.
But the thing is, I can't breathe. See, my problem is when I put them on, I can't breathe. They need to have like some little holes or something with a vent that'll catch all the particles or something so we can damn breathe. Because I can't breathe with the mask on.
They got some masks like that.
Do they?
Yeah, they got to pay a little bit.
Yeah, you got to pay.
You got to pay a little bit.
You can't get them for $1.
Nah, you can't get them for $1. You know.
Why you gotta hang it like that? In case of emergencies?
No, because you know, I got this just in case. You know what I mean? You might tell me, put your mask on, B. I got it ready.
You gotta swing it.
Yeah, I got it ready.
You gotta hang it on one ear.
Yeah, I got
That's
it
gonna
ready.
be new style. Look, y'all gonna go out and y'all gonna see. You know how you see them with the pants drooping? Now they gonna have one mask hanging off one ear. That's
I ain't trying to do with style. It's just in case. Just in case I need to whoop. Then it come out the store.
Be glad to start a new style, y'all. You got a mask hanging on one ear.
Just in case.
Oh my God.
And 2, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you say you can't breathe. You know what I'm saying?
No,
you don't have
like,
to. You don't have to have it on the whole hours you in the store or wherever. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you're supposed to.
No, I mean, I'm saying not the store. I'm saying you not have to have. You can still take it off a little bit, breathe. You know what I mean? Take it down a little bit, breathe. You know what I mean?
Are you 6 feet away from me?
Right. That's gonna be a triple too. Coming over people's houses and you got 6 feet from them.
That's like.
Bring me a beer.
It's like
Yeah.
the old days. Like our kids are really gonna be telling people. I remember when we all used to could go, you know, to the I don't know, the cinema together and sit and look at movies and stuff. Now you're gonna get it online, right? The cinemas are the cinemas opening back up?
I don't. Nah. Oh, they open that because I remember this, but they had a date for it. But still, you talking about the kids gonna say that. I'm saying it now. Remember?
Yeah,
when? Remember when?
Yeah, remember
when you could go on a date and she right there. Now she's 6 feet with a mask.
Yeah, are you 6 feet?
I'm not.
I'm trying to figure out where my
where's your ruler at? I'm agreeing with you.
It's just crazy.
Right, it is
literally
crazy.
Like we are. Kenny made up a new thing. He said his thing is gonna be BC. That's what they're gonna start saying when they start talking about stuff. They're gonna be like, when was that? BC? What's BC? Before Corona?
Right. Exactly.
Before
Corona.
How things was before.
Corona. Yeah,
we took that stuff for granted, y'all.
Yeah, we did.
Lynn Johnson, them days is over, baby.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta have a mask and sometimes gloves.
Right. Remember when they was first saying that it could live on the surface for 2 weeks? That must have been a super bug. That was a super bug on steroids because I never heard of an organism being able to live outside the host for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks.
This is some new improved. They was in the lab making this up strong.
Put a little bit more of that, John. A little bit more of that, John.
It's crazy.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. You know.
There's all kind of theories out there. You know, a lot of theories, but one thing I want to say is it is. I think it's real out there because you know what I'm saying. I mean,
it's something.
It's something where I definitely want to put a mask on.
Right.
I definitely want to.
It's something. Something is definitely. You know, people are truly dying from something.
Something, exactly.
You know, I don't know what it is. I don't really know. I mean, they change too much stuff because every time you get a grip on what it might be, they come up with something. Mm-hmm. You know how
mm-hmm.
like how they tell you, oh, take an aspirin a day, and then they come back later and say, no, not every day.
No,
they always changing stuff. So they tell you, you know, you can eat drink milk every day. Drink milk. Well, you need to drink milk every day. Now they're telling you, don't drink no milk.
The one I didn't fall for is the disinfectant shit.
Oh
drink
my
that.
God.
I ain't fall for that shit because I wasn't gonna touch
that.
He said
drink it or
drink
inject
it and inject it. Drink it or inject it. I ain't doing none. You know what I mean?
He smoked him a joint before.
You know what I'm saying?
He smoked him a joint before.
If I can't get it off of just spraying the surface of my table, I ain't messing with it.
Trump smoked a joint before he got on that press conference.
Nah, that wasn't no joint talking like that. That wasn't no joint talking like that. That was some other shit, baby.
You really inject yourself with... Are you serious?
Yeah, I didn't fall for that one.
I hope nobody did.
Yeah. Oh, some people did. Some people did.
No.
Yes, they did.
Don't
some
say
people
that.
did. Yes. Some people bathed in it.
Yes. Oh my
God.
God.
That was like 4 months ago, maybe. Yeah.
Oh snap! I'm sorry. How you doing, Monique? Some people really.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is.
They really believed him.
They really believe. Trump's supposed to believe the heck out of Trump. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they do. They believe in Trump. You can say anything, and they down for him like that.
So now, with all this racist stuff going, this racism stuff, the people who were silently racist are now coming out and they doing some crazy stuff. Like I seen a post on Facebook.
Not all of them.
Not all of them, but I seen a post on Facebook that I didn't share because I'm like, I don't want to be sharing a whole bunch of hate. But it was a guy, and he was standing on a truck, and he had a noose, a real rope noose, around some type of doll thing to show, like, lynching. Like, and that was supposed to be a joke. Like, ain't nobody laughing at that. You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't funny.
Ain't nobody laughing at that. You know what I'm saying?
But, they coming out.
It's bringing out a whole bunch of craziness.
Yeah, they coming out,
Coming out like roaches at night.
Man.
They coming out.
These racist people just coming out thinking it's bold because of Trump got their back. They think Trump got their back. Trump don't give a damn about nobody but himself.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he really want to do it again. He want us to give him another Ford. We up here with masks on and singing Kumbaya by candlelight and everything after 4 years. And he, you know what I'm saying? Everybody money funny and stuff, and he want us to give him another Ford. So we can be under that bunker with him checking to make sure the lights are...
Trump saying, if you don't give it, I just take it.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
You remember when they, I don't know, I guess people were really just like clowning him. Everybody the protesters all went down Washington and were standing up because, he put that fence around him.
Right,
he put his own wall around himself, right? And they said he went down to the bunker, for protection. But then he said no. He was just going to check stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's what
he wanted to make sure the lights were still on.
Right.
He wasn't trying to hide. He wasn't hiding.
No, Trump a good liar. That's why he made president.
Oh, my God. You have to laugh at this stuff because if you don't laugh, you'll cry. You know what I'm saying? If you don't try to make light of it and just try to figure out, not take in the seriousness of what's going on, you will be paranoid as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because this whole world it's just like overnight. You was hearing about
changing for something. America's trying to change for something.
For what?
I think as far as control of the people, it's got to be. It's got to be looking for some excuse so they can turn America around so they can control the people.
Why do they want to control us?
Because we want to know where you spend your money at. We want to know where you at, what you do with this and what you do with that.
But why?
It's control. It's called control.
Like a control freak, like somebody who wants to control a woman and every move she make or her man and every move, it's like that kind of control. Like that kind of control freak. That's how control freaks are.
She came with that answer. No other example.
I'm just saying because that's
a man control a woman. You know that a man. You know that a man control a woman. That's what they do.
Or men, or women control men. I'm just trying to say it in a way they can understand. Like, why do they want to control everything?
It's not really like the word control. I'm getting too deep with. I mean,
no, you ain't get too deep.
But I'm just saying. I'm saying it's more like they want to know what's. Always know what everybody's move.
That's a control freak.
Okay.
Where you at? What you doing? How you doing? Who you doing it with? That's a control freak. Why do you want to control people like that? Why? Because you have you have control of everything, and still you want more. That's like somebody who has everything, but they still not satisfied with that. They want more. You know what I'm saying? You want more. You already got all the money. You already got all the control. You got all the corporation. You got all that kind of stuff. But that ain't enough. You want more. And then for the racist people, like, you don't want to be, you don't like African Americans here. You don't like minorities, Mexicans. You don't like Puerto Ricans. You don't like gays. You don't like women. You just need your own planet.
What planet is this?
Mars. Ain't they been checking out Mars for some years?
Aliens don't want them over there.
Huh?
Aliens don't want them over there. I just said they're in America. You know what I'm saying? This is America. You know, racism always been here since day one. Since America got started.
But this is a new generation, though.
It's a new generation. They're trying to change that. You know what I'm saying? And damn, good luck. But I'm just saying, it's rough in America because racism is deep and strong inside it. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, by far as controlling, like how you, what your, they more want you to spend your card than cash. You notice that lately?
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, they all want cash?
Nah.
You can't even, you know what? You cannot even go and put, like, say if you want to send some money to your cousin or somebody, you know, who lives somewhere else, and they have a bank account, you know, you can't just go, remember how you could go and deposit cash into their account?
Right.
And it'd be good? You can't even do that no more. You have to get a money order to be able to deposit money into somebody else's bank account.
Got to be able to trace every step.
That's because of the money laundering stuff? But they ain't us.
Money laundering. What money laundering? Where you at?
Money laundering, yeah. That money laundering people who be, you know, doing scams.
You in the mafia?
No, I'm just saying, money. What? You heard people go to. You heard them white collar crimes. They call it white collar crimes.
Okay, it's bigger than that.
I'm just saying. I can't imagine. Man. Don't be messing with the table.
I'm all heavy. Pushing the table
you ain't lost that much damn weight.
Right. Just a little bit. But thank you for noticing.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I don't want to knock over the camera. Excuse me, y'all.
Yeah.
You can, so, I mean, control. You know, Janet Jackson wrote a song about that. Remember that song, Control?
Yeah.
And you remember, and Michael Jackson did that song. What's that song? What's that song? Too much for this. They just want to. What's that song he did?
They just don't want to fuck with us.
What? No.
What?
It was something like.
Do the beat again.
Okay, I'm trying to think.
Somebody listen to the beat.
No, okay, I'm trying to think.
Go ahead.
Just too much for this. No, is that the right beat? Wait a minute, I'm about to find it. Because I'm trying to think.
Just do the beat.
I'm trying to think what the beat is. They don't.
Sing the chorus.
Sing the chorus. I'm trying to think. What's that song?
Is it Billie Jean?
No, it wasn't Billie Jean, Tim. Oh, man. It wasn't Billie Jean.
Is it Ben?
No, it wasn't Ben.
Just the two.
No. What's that song? They don't really...
Care about us.
Yeah. They don't really care about us.
Yeah.
How'd that song go?
They don't really care about us.
Right.
Yeah, you know, with the clap.
Yeah, I'm going to find it real quick. Or maybe I shouldn't be.
Well, what song? What about the song? That was a good song.
Yeah, I love that song.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should have done that.
Well, they don't.
I don't really know the difference.
Michael knew it back then.
Oh, snap.
Still the same.
Did I just mess up? Uh-oh. Hold on.
Off his music.
Oh, my God.
It's amazing. Like,
hold on. See, that's why you don't be messing with stuff in the middle of a freaking show. Hold on.
No, that's why we need white engineers.
You know, I love it, boy. Yeah, it's amazing.
Hold on, let me get it back. I'm sorry. I don't know what I just did, y'all.
Yeah.
I hope y'all still here. Here we go. We still here.
You're in Chattanooga.
I don't know. Somebody else talking.
I know that was our old show.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to do it on the phone. I couldn't find it. Anyway.
But what about that song, though?
Because
they don't care about it.
Because he was singing about that long back then.
Way back in the 90s, exactly. Michael knew. Why do you think he's gone? Michael knew.
It's crazy.
Another conspiracy.
It is crazy how Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and Prince, they was all gone like within, 3 years?
Exactly, yeah.
It seemed like, or was it 3 years apart from each other or something like that? Like, we just lost, 3 great artists.
Icons. I don't know the exact dates.
And all of them the same way, almost.
Almost same drugs. Some type of
ain't
drugs.
There something?
Yeah. Trying to get rid of you when you know so much, they get rid of you.
Oh, I don't know nothing. We just talk about how we feel, what we think. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know that.
You know.
But yeah, that's deep. So
Yeah.
let's take a quick music break.
Take a quick break.
Music break so I can figure out what the heck is going on with my social media and stuff. I tried to find the Michael Jackson song. Liz said she thought he meant Jam. No, not Jam.
Oh, that was a good one too, Jam. But she was saying all kind of beats. I was about to name every Michael Jackson song in the world, y'all.
Thriller.
Okay, that's gotta be Beat It.
I know you know all this.
Oh my God, yes.
I can see you in the middle of the floor twisting your little.
Oh my God.
Thing,
who did do a Michael Jackson dance every time a song came on back in the day?
Yeah, but remember they had that one. We had that one show where we was talking about Michael Jackson, and you was mad because you would say people was saying stuff about him, you know, his cases and stuff like that. You was getting mad.
Yeah.
You was getting angry.
Yeah, because Michael's an icon.
We had to take a break in the middle of the show because he was getting mad.
Michael's an icon. You know what I mean? This man did great things.
Yeah. But he definitely was talking about it then, you know. So, but we're gonna take a quick break, y'all, and we'll be right back.
Let's go sit out on your patio.
He couldn't even wait till I got to the song to be talking about a daggone cigarette. Oh my God.
I still got a lot on my brain, bang, bang. That drip in my veins. Look, it's a whole lot of hate niggas around me. It's a whole lot of niggas trying to down me. And everybody was a bitch till you found me. With all the jokes in the world, you couldn't climb me. I'm still rapping the same gang. All the money in the world couldn't change. Make sure you change lanes. Kick back, cool and blowing propane. Won't sell my soul, man. All I like to do is blow propane. Just switch my lanes, man. But I can still rap gangs. You beef on the internet. No, I will not get into that. If you looking, I be where the Simmons at. Keep on capping, you gon' get your city wet. Yeah, I'm with it, look, yeah, y'all that. I got youngers that pull up in all black. You got a problem, I saw that. Got the set, now your boy got the ball back. And I still got a lot on my mind. Running to me, I run off every time. It ain't nothing to put a hole in your spine. These little bitches, yeah, they way out of line. Let's throw dirt on my name. Sorry, but we not the same. They look at me like I done changed. I ain't had no choice but to change. I still hold it down for the gang. Hope you do the same. I still got a lot on my brain, bang, bang. That drip in my veins. Look, it's a whole lot of hate niggas around me. It's a whole lot of niggas trying to down me. And everybody was a bitch till you found me. With all the jokes in the world, you couldn't climb me. I'm still rapping the same gang. All the money in the world couldn't change. Make sure you change lanes. Kick back, cool and blowing propane. Won't sell my soul, man. All I like to do is blow propane. Ain't studying no man. When you out here, anything goes, man. My homeboy so kick. Now they got my hitter in the chain gang. Free all my bros, man. Shopping on the internet, have my clothes came. These niggas got no game. Show it all my life, ain't no shame. These niggas don't know pain. Playing around with me, get the whole thing. I'm strapped on the interstate, check out my dinner plate. I'm really about the cake, on my classmate. While a heavyweight, whipping a Chevrolet. Boy, you ain't trapping, you know you just end the way. Say you a gangster, you lie about that anyway. I ran it up, damn, I feel like a runaway. Mama, she told me to please put the gun away. No, mom, I'm sorry, they won't take your son away. Still let my chain swing, all my young gang bang. All the money in the world wouldn't change things. And the family rock with bottom gang. Throw dirt on my name. Sorry, but we not the same. They look at me like I done changed. I ain't had no choice but to change. I still hold it down for the gang. Hope you do the same. I still got a lot on my brain, bang, bang. That drip in my veins. Look, it's a whole lot of hate. for the low, man. Only if you paying for the whole thing. Hold on for the gang, 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 gang. Stole dirt on my name, 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 name.
I want material balance. I'm really feeling my fashion from florals to rose gold with gold shit to match it. Run after the new and latest. Want nothing to be outdated. So caught up inside the matrix, I'm willing to just say fuck it. None of this don't mean nothing. Most powerful force is loving. I love to receive some loving. This gluttony in my stomach is nurturing my abundance. From funyuns to green onions to chicken wings. But if that shit stink, then I don't want it. Can't worry about being broke. Ain't thinking about Ferragamo. I got on my lucky coat. I'm on it like Chupagano and understanding entirely. One whole entirety. Moving beyond which I can see. Losing grip with society. Holding on to reality. Bullshit won't miss me. My love will always be with me. Not dead but more so alive. I truly could never die. You scared and so was I. Infinity said to tell you that everything is alright. Education come first for your dedication at work. I educated myself and give credit to those who help. My credit cool. I bounced out of school with 0 credits. My teacher subconsciously only telling me I was ready. No looking back for an edit. I roll with the roll credits. My life is a movie. My life is a beauty. And it come with the beast. Light and dark run right through me. Blend it up, make a smoothie. Light me up, I'm illuming. Tell me, are you lost? Not sure what's going on. Even when it's sunny, you feel like you in a storm. But everything is alright. Everything is alright. Everything is alright. Everything is alright.
I'm painting pictures and scriptures, lyrics that come from inner poems from broken winners. They call us hippies or hipsters. Swisher liquor, we sinners. Candles burn before dinner. Ritualistic mixtures of magic tricksters and wizards. Spirits and gifted genders. Hidden heroic figures. That voice in my head, it whispers. Be grateful for life, nigga. We rainbows and light, mister. Angels, that's right, sister. Fago and mayo on subs. I'm grateful for life's elixirs. So I practice my thankfulness. Yeah, this moment I pray for this. Funny how the table spin. About to eat the internet up, that's a cable dish. Whoa, Pisces, but I ain't no shrimp, nah. Still a kid with the playfulness. I'm unknown, can't label this. I shock myself with gracefulness. Or by myself, I'm changing quick. Got help, but the choice still came within. People calling me a nutcase, they're the same ones that came and went, get a facial diss. With my middle finger up, why the hell we gotta readjust? They kept us down, that's why I keep it up. I said all this to say I'm free as fuck. Yeah, I'm free as fuck. Infinite, unlimited, infinity. I'm godly and limitless. Bless, my body's an instrument. I could make a zombie infamous. I move my body to a different strip. I got the shotty, I am militant. Word to Gandhi, I am innocent. This ain't a hobby, but I'm killing this. I'm like a Nazi with a viciousness. I'm in the whip and got the windows tint. Too complicated for these simpletons. Me and Kenny ain't no gentlemen. This shit is rare, this the year Chris is here. With that Bobby Pittman shit, my mommy listening. Bars like I'm Johnny Cage. No Nicholas. We can face off, I got skillfulness. I set it off just like Willow Smith. I am a son of a gun, I'm driven to kill, and you can get pistol whipped. I am a boss, I'm balanced and disciplined. I'm signaling all of these middlemen, stupid humans feel belittled, man, just a little bit. Third eye open, we tripling.
And that's mind, body, and spirit. I'm godly and cherished. My mind, body, and spirit.
Namaste. Namaste. Peace, family. Namaste. Young Pharaoh in this bitch. It's a university for the university. Kenny.
Love yourself.
Uriel. Infinite water. I love you. Crown chakra. I love you. Mike. Outer limits.
You have tuned in to another episode of On the Move Unscripted. We're doing things a little bit different this week. We're actually doing live from Spreaker.com because we haven't been here in a while, and we know y'all miss us. We don't want y'all to feel like, we don't love y'all because we always on Blog Talk Radio, but we wanted to come back and show Spreaker.com some love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Blog Talk Radio, all right, though.
So those two artists that you just heard, that was Under God Gawala, and the song was Change Lanes. He was actually the winner of the music video contest we did in the Atlanta Music Industry Group on Facebook. And then Chris Awkward, he's another artist that was on the show previously. So I like to replay. I always tell them that when they come on the show, even when it's they're gone, I'm still going to replay it. So anyway, tell everybody about your new thing.
What new thing?
Well, I mean, it ain't new. You've been a comedian, but where you doing it at? How you doing it? You know what I'm saying? You gonna give us?
How am I doing it?
How you doing it?
Where I do it at?
Where you do it at? And the days you do it on.
The days I do it on.
And the time you do it. Yeah. Tell it. Come on now.
Ah, shit. But no, I'm just trying to get back on stage and do my thing. That I like to do, enjoy doing, and I got a place on Tuesday nights. Blue Jazz Lounge. It's on the east side in Columbus, Ohio. And 7 o'clock is the show. You know what I'm saying? But, we all niggas, so it might be 7:15, maybe 7:20. You know what I'm saying? But it's Tuesday, be there. You know what I mean? So, we got a couple comedians. Comedians come out there and work on their stuff. If you're a comedian, come on out there Tuesday nights, at the Blue Jazz Lounge, east side of Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, okay. So,
and just work out your stuff. This is all a place where you can work your stuff out and get it tight.
Can you eat? Do they serve food?
Oh, they serve good food there. Well, I haven't had a chance to eat the food there.
Well, then how you know it's good?
But hey,
everybody else licking their fingers.
Every nigga spot I've been into in Columbus always had some good food after the bar. You know what I mean?
So, how did it feel getting back on stage after being gone for a period of time? Was you nervous?
Always nervous, always, because
you
want
to do a good. I just want to tell y'all this joke, y'all. No, I'm just playing.
Is she really making fun? Is she really making fun?
No, I'm not.
But anyway, you nervous. You know what I'm saying? You nervous. You always gonna have your nerves. That's just normal. But because you always want to have a good set. You know what I mean? No matter what. So, you know what I mean? But it felt good to get back on stage and feel the vibe. I did enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? So, it's and they say it's the hardest profession in the world, that comedian, though. But
because what do you do if you tell a joke and nobody laughs? Like, how do you rebound from that? You just start laughing at yourself and go into the next joke?
No.
Like, that seemed like that would be hard. Like, this joke is going to be funny, but maybe somehow you don't say it right or something, and the crowd just be looking at you.
A bad night. A bad night.
That's considered a bad night?
Yeah, that's considered a bad night. Like, you know what I mean? Because that if the joke worked at another spot that you did it at, and then you went to this spot and it didn't work, then it's like basically a bad night. You gotta look at it like it's a bad night because that joke does work
right
at other places.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So you just look at a bad night and just be like, the audience saying boo. You just say so. It worked at the other place.
Right. They laughed last night.
Right. Real. That's how you do it.
Yes, that's what's up. And you said where's it located at?
It's located at the Blue Jazz Lounge off of East Main Street in Columbus, Ohio. Tuesday night at 7 o'clock.
Main Street and what? Main and what?
It's Country Club and Main Street.
Oh, that's not that far.
That's down the street.
Okay.
Yeah, you can walk there.
No, I can't walk there.
You can walk.
Back when I was probably about 19, I could have walked, but no, not this. I'm like, ooh, nah, where the bus at?
Right.
Where the car at? It's so funny. We really were so fit and moving around and doing stuff when we were younger,
Most definitely. Now, when you get a certain age, say past 49, the weight just jump on you, stay on it.
Shoot, we started before that.
Shit, 40.
You was skinny up until 49?
No, I was skinny up to at least 30. 38 maybe. No, well, yeah, about 38, something like that. Yeah, I start getting big. But when you get, I'm just saying, you can still work that off at 38. But I'm just saying that, like, when you get 50 and the weight's on you.
I mean, you can still get it off, but you just got to be dedicated.
Dedicated.
You got to be dedicated.
Like every day, all day. Working out. You got to be dedicated at 50. You can't miss a day. You can't say, I ain't going in today. You got to go in.
I be seeing ladies, though, who are like my age and older, whose body is fit, and I just be like, man, mine came with kids.
But I'm saying, I bet the ladies didn't start at this size.
No, there's some who do.
Nah, they ain't started no big, like, past 400 or 300 something. And then they fit now.
How much you weigh?
Huh? That's a question you say, huh?
I know.
But anyway, I'm sure the ladies didn't start, and got that fit. You said muscle fit?
I'm talking about, I've seen ladies in their 60s and 70s whose body is tight. Like, if you ain't see their face, you would think they was like 40 or 30 or 20 or something.
Okay.
And they'd be 60, 50, 60. Like,
they didn't start off big. I know they didn't start off big.
There's some who probably did. They were big at some point.
Shit.
They were big at some point. You know what I'm saying?
She must don't watch that, my 300-pound, 600-pound life. You don't watch that show, do you?
Well, no,
Oh, okay.
I would, no.
That takes time, boy. That ain't no overnight get the weight off shit.
Oh, wow.
Nah, sometimes I'm saying, some of them ladies had to be at least medium size or just chubby and work that shit off, and bam, now they fit muscle.
But some people look better with weight. Some people
look good
with weight, and when they get really skinny you be knowing they look like crackheads, really. Like
Star Jones, number one. I used to love Star Jones as a big woman. I'm telling y'all, Star Jones is sexy as a big woman. Then when she lost that weight, she looked like a crackhead.
No, don't say that.
A crackhead that just ran out the house looking for some more crack.
Star Jones.
She had a big ass head and a little ass body, man.
I think because the media makes us think or tries to portray like the only way you can be sexy is if you're slim. You know what I'm saying?
That was years ago, though.
Yeah.
Today, it's big as in.
That's because the men are starting to come out and be like, you know what, I like you juicy. Then,
yeah, not
the men
juicy, not round.
Juicy, not round.
For real. Know your sizes. But I'm just saying, yeah, today they like...
Let me try to squeeze and stuff like I try to squeeze in his shirt.
I mean, I'm just saying big is in, I think. Big is in. A lot of people like big.
Yeah, I just think that some people look better with weight. Like, you were never supposed to be skinny. Like, that was never supposed to be you. You were made to be big-boned.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, you decide you want to be skinny, and it just don't look as good to me. I don't know. Everybody who loses weight doesn't look healthy. They don't look good to me.
They
you know
don't.
What I'm saying? Like, you should just try to be who you are. So you better be enjoying your time because school's going to be starting back. Oh, no, you about to be homeschooling. We all about to be homeschooling. I think them kids only going back like maybe once or twice a week.
I'm not.
Y'all used to be on messing with them teachers, getting them teachers how to wake up. My little baby ain't never did nothing like that. You better stop picking on my child. Now you got your child. Your child
That's
about to be home. That's how
the mamas be making them faces. Look at that face, y'all.
My baby didn't do that. I'm tired of y'all messing with my baby. You know, your baby over there turning out and giving everybody hell.
So basically you saying, the question is, should they go back to school or should they be homeschooled?
I feel like if the virus is not controlled or whatever this is rolling around, if it's not controlled, then why would you want to send the kids? The kids is the quickest one is going to transfer that stuff like wildfire. Because, kids, I don't know what it is. They don't be sick. You ever take your kid don't be sick, you go to daycare one day, come back jacked up.
Sick as hell. Got everybody in the house sick.
Everybody in the house sick.
I should say, baby, put that baby on the porch.
But then it's sad for the kids too because that's their social time too. Like that's when they get to you build your closest relationships in school. So to not be able to go to school, you're missing out on that. What about the school sports? Basketball and football and all those things. There goes John Peck on the line. What's up, John Peck?
What's up, Jay?
Oh snap! I am not doing a good job with the camera today.
But I'm saying, yeah. I mean, social. It's a social world, so they need that social gathering, that social get together. They need that.
Right.
I'm saying,
saying
kids should go back to school. Yes, on a selfish note, yeah, I want to go back to school, get the hell out of my house. Yeah, I want that. You know what I mean? But other than that, they need education in that school system. You know what I'm saying? They need the social gathering. They need to be around people. But again, you're right. If the school was just filled with where they can catch the stuff, now this isn't the time to go back. Still work on it, but get them back into that school.
John Peck said, "What it do?
What it do?"
They got my sister. What's going on, nigga? Yeah, so that is a big concern. And then what about the sports? The basketball team, the football team.
Right.
The kids is hurt. Think about little Sally. She had that crush on little Joe, and the only time she got to see him was in math class.
Sorry, little Sally. Look him up on Instagram.
He doing videos on TikTok. You'll
right,
find him.
You'll find him.
Yeah, but it's sad.
But 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 Trump is really saying, let's get putting the pressure on the governors to start the school system right now. So you think that's right for him to do that? So
what's his name?
Kumo.
I like him. Why you don't want to go for president?
Because you can't. Trump's in there, Biden in there.
Okay, I like Biden. Biden cool. I don't care. They might be talking about Biden. I don't give a darn. But still, Kumos, is Kumos. Is it Kumos
Kumo.
with an S on the end?
No S. No S. Kumo.
So Kumo broke it down, and he was like, because Kumo, he don't. Whenever Trump do say something that's out of whack, Kumo get right on there like, get the camera ready, y'all.
Right.
He talking shit again. Get the camera ready, y'all. And he just got up there and he was just like, first of all, the government does not dictate that. The states are in control of the schools.
Right.
The government, the president can say this is what I think should happen, but the Constitution, which Trump likes some days and some days he don't.
Exactly.
That the states govern that. So it's up to the governors of each state to decide what they're going to do with the schooling. The president can say what he thinks, but he can't. That's like crossing over, their constitutional,
right,
rights and regulations.
Like, what are you talking about? I make the rules. I'm president. Listen to what I say. It's incredible. It's incredible how you people come together and say what you want to do. Fuck you, Trump.
Don't say that. They might be the FBI, CIA, TTY, MMJ might be So basically, Kumo broke it down in a way that I love the way he talks. Is he breaks it down in a way that you can understand it. And he's just like John Peck said. President Trump said he will cut funding for the schools. Oh, that's how he's in control. Kumo, you ain't talking about that part. He will stop. So he's saying that if the schools don't open up, he's gonna cut their money.
That's how what do you think about him?
Control freak?
Yeah, that's control. I mean, what do you think him putting the pressure on the states like that?
Right.
I mean, but don't get me wrong. The school system need to be able for them kids so they can learn. But that pressure for them to do,
it's like a catch-22.
Yeah, you got to make sure the school system, the school building is safe.
Yeah,
you got to have, like they said, they're gonna do each school desk 6 feet apart. They're gonna do the temperature check, But I think the schools. I think they need to go back to school. They need to go back to the school. I think so.
I think they're talking about maybe like 2 days a week.
I heard that 2 days or 3 days a week. I did hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
forgot one city in Ohio. I wish I would remember. Said they doing all 5 days.
Oh, they letting them back. 5 days,
yeah.
They don't give a darn.
Don't give a damn. Get in there.
If you get coronavirus, just just stay. We'll put out all the kids out. Well, I mean, what they gonna do if one person? So when this all first started, if one person in the corporation, the company, the business, the whatever came up with it, they shut everything down. So what are they going to do if one student comes back positive? They're going to shut that school down?
They got no choice. They got to shut it down to make sure others ain't affected. Yeah.
John Peck said, Trump said, F that. I will raise your damn kids.
That's true.
Sleep over at Trump's house.
Yeah. Trump will raise them kids.
Yeah, but the thing is, are they really going to get the good education from being homeschooled, from the at-home thing?
I mean, a lot of people like the online homeschool. To me, is you just missing out on social gathering, social skills.
Right.
Missing out on social skills.
Yeah.
You know, so
that's when a lot of kids make their
anybody can go at home, like read a book, learn on your own. You know what I'm saying, and be good at what you learn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, but. As far as making it in this world today, it's a social world.
Oh my gosh, poor mama!
You gotta know who's who to get to here or there.
Because you remember in school they used to have a lot of freaking homework, a lot of classes, a lot of stuff. So how they gonna do that with online? And the poor mamas, they gonna have to come home from work if they're back to work, and they gotta sit there and help them kids through them classes because you can learn to a certain degree online, but them questions, you got questions that is not going to be able to be answered unless there's a human person who's able to help you understand it. And mama ain't going, look at you.
This new math they got out?
Yeah.
I can't do that new math. They said, now the answer is like, explain how you got that answer. So
show it.
Yeah, show it. Explain how you got that answer. I'm like, I'm shocked I got it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, so it's a different type of math. So I know I couldn't. Yeah, they need that. They need that teacher. They need that teacher to show them. But they said that they got an online teacher to show you how to, an online schooling. But I still feel
it's going to be like a
they got
Zoom
tutoring
thing.
Zoom, yeah.
Where you could just push the thing like, "Hey, teach, I got a question," and raise your hand and do this. So it's really going to be.
You ain't got to raise your hand.
No. You know how you had the little buttons if you want to raise your hand, and then let you raise your hand within the
the
computer.
gonna be like,
I think in Zoom and other things, like if you have a question, you can raise your hand. You can push that little hand.
Just you two. It's just y'all two.
Oh, 1-on-1.
Yeah, 1-on-1. It ain't gonna be like
They ain't about to be doing 1-on-1 with all them damn kids. The kids, all the children.
Certain times they probably gonna have 1-on-1. If they did it online, they probably have certain times like Miss Johnson will see Betty from 1 to 1:30. Like they used to do when you had to go to their office. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And we have a study time like that or something. But that's crazy because, again, this is a social world. I need that social gathering, social skills. The social skills is important.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what most people meant they love in their life.
Know how to deal with people on the job. How to deal with assholes on jobs.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know how to do that. You know what I mean? Deal with that, or how to deal with
and be around people, other races,
so
other
cultures.
You don't be scared of other people.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You've been in the house all your life doing it on the computer. It's like, who are these people?
What's this?
Right. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah. That's crazy, man. I'm glad I didn't grow up in this. I'm glad I grew up in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Where I had to carry the books to class.
I didn't. My school years. And they wasn't all that great because I used to get bullied on. So I would have been good for
I'm saying,
I should have been damn homeschooled.
But I'm saying, I feel that. But I'm saying,
I ain't like none of y'all.
But today is crazy. I'd rather be in that time than today's time.
I know.
The bullying today is crazy and sick.
Yeah, because they're
twisted.
still doing it. That's right, because they're still doing it online.
Yeah, they don't do it to your face. They do it online.
Yeah.
Like, damn, my mama can see this. My mama can see this. What are you talking about?
Y'all
you know what I mean?
care.
Right.
Wait a minute. They had a song. We was out yesterday. One of my nephews had a birthday party, and they were playing this song, and I about lost my mind. It was a song by someone who was gay. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not speaking out against anyone that's gay and all that kind of stuff. But the lyrics that this man was saying, I was shocked. Like, my mouth dropped.
What was the lyric?
I mean, I can't go into deep detail because I was just that shocked. But it was just like describing how he do it, who we do it to, what they was doing in the song. He was rapping about how he, does that kind of, you know.
I'm trying to say what he's saying. What he's saying? He a gay rapper?
Yeah, he a gay rapper.
Okay.
But he was he was explicit. Like, and the kids was hearing that.
Why is that explicit shock to you when our gangster rappers was explicit?
What about
yes,
about
all that,
gang violence?
Huh? About sex music.
Was it?
Yeah, explicit. Very explicit back in our day.
I don't remember that.
Oh my God. Sex
my grandma didn't let me.
Digital Underground.
My grandma didn't let
Tupac
me.
songs.
I ain't hear that.
What?
Tupac had some bad songs.
Some sex,
yeah. We just had a thing on Facebook. We was like, name as many songs as you can by Tupac. Was you a Tupac fan?
Oh my God, big time fan.
Okay, name 5 songs right back. Come on now.
Dear Mama. Damn, yes, it's too quick. Dear Mama. Dang. Strictly for my niggas. Crazy. It's a white man's world. Brenda had a baby.
Oh,
Trapped.
Okay. You done got a roll now.
I get around.
So, John Peck said, can we sue for, what was that, CHR-BS education? Can we sue for the BS education we got teaching us about Christopher Columbus and Napoleon? You ain't.
I don't know, but we need to sue the English teacher. She was struggling on your paragraph.
Because
what's he saying?
It was the CHR that got me that threw me for a loop.
Okay.
Yeah, CHR. I guess he was saying the BS education we got teaching us about Christopher Columbus and Napoleon.
I don't know if we can sue, but they're gonna have to get rid of him now out the history books. They'll take him out. No, matter of fact, tell the truth about Christopher Columbus in the history books.
Make sure that y'all looking out best every time y'all leave the house because y'all gonna be in some history books coming up.
Who?
Because we are living in a time where they're going to be talking about this. So you might be driving down the street and you see somebody with a camera, you better do like that because you might be in a history book.
I might be in a history book.
Come in the future. Future history book. Talking about this time frame in our life. The riots, coronavirus, this stuff is, so the riots is not new. Okay. Right. No. It was vicious in the 60s when we was born, right? So and we've had some times up until now. This is probably one of the most vicious, as far as they not backing down. What was more? The whole country.
With the riots, they was killing mothers was dying, shooting, fighting police back, bombs everywhere, fire everywhere.
Oh, you serious?
Yes, and the riots, the 1965 riots. Y'all look that up.
But where was that at? That was in one city, right? One state.
California.
But what I'm talking about is this right here. The whole country went bananas.
I'm saying this is today riots is more like something might happen this time. Change might come. But as far as you said, vicious and deadly,
there was more so.
60s, yeah. It was death. It was death in that. They was beating, killing us.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? In the 65 riot, man. Wow. So you know what I mean? So
there was a rumor going around that that was coming to people's phones. Did you get anything to your phone talking about watch out this weekend because the KKK was doing initiations and they was doing stuff to black people?
No, I got the other one.
Sure, which one did you get?
I got the one that says your phone bill's due tomorrow. Pay that shit, nigga. I didn't get no KKK. I ain't get no KKK.
Yeah. I was just like, and the crazy thing is, yesterday I heard a lot of sirens going on, a lot of little helicopter stuff. I seen one that came down the street where my family's at, and you just seen them. They just drove down the street and they stopped, and they took out their flash. They got out the car. I'm talking about the policemen. Got out the car and they was looking at at different cars, looking at their license plates. Then they got back in the car and drove off. But I heard a lot of sirens and stuff. Yeah, they was. I don't know. We just living in. I just don't understand why people are so filled with hatred I mean, how can you hate somebody that you don't even know them? Like you just don't like me because my skin is chocolate. You're right, you know. Or I just don't like you because your skin's a little lighter than mine.
Like you do know them? Can you hate them?
No, you don't.
That's a good question.
I mean, but at least judge a person by their character.
So it's cool to hate.
It's not cool to hate. You're not supposed to hate nobody. God said love everybody. You just pray for the ones that's a hot mess.
You know one's an asshole to you. You can't hate him.
I mean, hate is a strong word.
He be asshole to you, treating you dirty
people,
every day.
Yeah, you ain't gonna like him. I don't know. Hate is such a hard word, but
you're not gonna hate him.
But there are
hate is a normal feeling, though.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's just like there's some people who just that hatred is just built in, and it's not because of any experience they've had personally. It's just because of what they've been taught by their parents or their grandparents or their great grandparents.
That's racial hate. I'm talking about just hate. You said the word hate. Because hate, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, someone just be fucking with you every day. You ain't gonna like that person. You ain't gonna you have a hate for that person. You're like, damn, please somebody just run him over. Somebody please shoot him. Go on.
But hate is such a harsh word.
But it's a normal feeling.
I mean, it is an emotion, but the one thing I do know is hate cannot conquer hate. It only gives birth to more hate.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
So you might as well just turn the other cheek on the ass.
So hug your asshole.
I mean, no, I'm just saying, like, people who
we're talking about people that
hate
do you dirty, that got you fired.
Got you fired. You don't like them no more. That's true. That's true.
Took your man, took your girlfriend.
I just put, yeah, it's rough. You still ain't supposed to hate them.
No, you can't hate.
You're supposed to forgive. You're supposed to forgive and move on and let God handle that, because God's wrath is much worse than yours could ever be.
I can see you come to the person like, look, I know you took my apple pie in the refrigerator, and I'm not mad.
So John Peck says, maybe I don't hate, but I definitely embrace my racism. Oh, so you're just admitting that you're racist, John? Can a black person be racist? We had that conversation before.
Yeah, we did.
And what did you say?
Black person can't be racist.
What can we be?
Huh?
Because there are some.
We can dislike white folks.
Huh?
We can dislike white folks. See, racism deals with hating the oppressor. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The oppressor. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's a deep thing. You gotta
so
look
what?
it up.
So for African Americans who hate other minorities, maybe not white, any minority, they like when I was in California, the African Americans used to be mean to the Mexicans to me. Like and the Hispanics, I didn't understand that. Like, why y'all? First of all, y'all acting like y'all don't know what it's like to be judged by the color of your skin. How you gonna mistreat Mexicans or Hispanic people? African Americans used to do that. Yeah,
us. You talking about us?
You know what I'm talking about? Shit.
You know what? Against Mexicans?
In California was bad. I don't know about Florida.
There was a gang out there.
Huh?
Mexicans, there was gangs out there. Mexicans, black gangs.
Okay, but so you gonna just like not like a whole race just because?
I'm in that gang. If my gang don't like this certain type of people, this is the people we don't like. We're gonna always try to fight or shoot because that's our gang. We don't like that type of people.
But so you're not gonna like a whole race because of a few.
That's usually how it goes.
That's what I'm talking about. That's that thing
That's
I'm talking
how
about.
It goes. Yeah.
You know, so I'm saying, so blacks can be racist because they're racist against some other minorities. There are blacks who are racist against blacks. You got black people who are a lighter complexion who really cannot stand a person who's darker than them, or vice versa. You got that racist, and not just African American. You got that in other races too. They don't like the darker complexion within their own race. I don't understand that. Why they don't like dark skinned people? Why is it? And I'm not talking about African Americans at this point. I'm talking about other races. They mistreat the darkest ones within their race.
That goes back to the house nigga in the field nigga.
But the Indians ain't never been. Not the Indians, but some of the other races.
Everything takes off of other people. You know what I'm saying? They see that you're discriminating on your own color in your side race. We could do the same thing in the side of our race. You see what I'm saying? Darker is not good.
I don't know why.
I know. I'm right. I don't either. You know what I'm saying? But again, That was in the, back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
God.
God.
The light skin was in. You know what I'm saying? The lighter. You know what I'm saying? The lighter ones got the jobs. The lighter ones got the good houses. You know what I'm saying? I mean, good loans or something like that. Can get loans. It just the light was in. You know. That was terrible about it. Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah. I just don't think. I think that's just crazy to me. And there has to be something that's deeper. Like, why is it that they don't like dark skinned people, different races? Like, it's got to be.
That's not today, though.
Huh?
That's not
no,
today.
I've seen some stuff on YouTube where they talking about it. Yes, that's still today. What are you talking about? Yes.
Ever since Black Panther came out, they crushed that little thing. What?
Like, for instance, have you ever been mistreated by someone who, a lighter skinned black person, and you knew that they were being racist
mistreated no matter what? Your size? Oh, you too fat. You can't play with us. You know what I mean? Yeah, I had that. And I'd be like, fuck you.
You weren't even fat then. So
I was chubby, chubby in elementary.
Oh, was you?
Yeah, I was chubby in elementary.
Oh, you was skinny as hell when I...
Yeah, in high school, yeah. I was active. I was active. Loved to ride the bike, loved to play the ball, loved all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying I was chubby, they would go... they throw hate on the sides, the skin color.
Your hair.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I told B-Love, I said, B-Love, I don't want to do this today because my hair ain't done.
I just said, put a hat on. Boom. but
age.
Yeah. Oh, my God. 50 is... I never thought 50 was going to be terrible.
Oh, my 50.
You know what I'm saying? Everything that was 50, like getting a job is terrible. Dating scene for a 50-year-old terrible.
I don't know, because I
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Right now.
You have, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I have.
You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, that's messed up, You can't get in certain clubs. You're too old. You know what I mean?
Oh, the young ones do. They got clubs. Let me tell y'all. They got clubs now. These young clubs. Remember how it used to be? You got to be 21 and older to get in right out. So now they got clubs where you got to be 24 or younger. Like if you're older than 24, you're not getting in.
But you don't want to anyway at 50.
It was like, oh, y'all telling us we can't in. Guess what? Y'all can't get in with us either. Now.
Ain't nobody do no Cabbage Patch up in here. I'm out.
They do. They got clubs with restrictions.
That's crazy.
Older people can't get in.
Right.
It's so funny when I start playing music from the 90s. Me and my kids can all be sitting around and playing music. And as soon as I get to putting on them 80s and 90s music, they be like, oh, here we go, the old folks.
Right.
Let me get out of here.
That's that good music, y'all. That's that good music. For real.
Hey, Dr. Fletcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's crazy because...
But yeah, hate is a normal, I think it's just a normal reaction.
I mean, it is a normal emotion, but still it's horrible. Hate can never
How you going to change that? How you going to change that?
One person at a time.
Oh, that's going to take some years. My son's grandkids going to enjoy it. I ain't going to see it.
So, there was a post on... that we did in the Atlanta Music Industry Group where we were talking about how do you feel about interracial relationships. And I feel like my personal feeling is love has no color. If you meet somebody and that person touches the inner essence of who you are and you vice versa and y'all fall in love, who gives a damn what color you are? Like, who cares? But there is people who do not believe, they are so set against that. Like, no, on both sides, on different sides, they feel like you should stick within your own. But I feel like you can't package love up and say these are the rules for love. Love is love. You know what I'm saying? So when you meet someone and you fall in love with them, who gives a darn what they look like? It was a big post. I had to stop the commenting because it was getting vicious.
I felt like just now I was in the West Side Story movie. What? Where's she coming? Where's she going?
I'm just saying love. I'm saying that was there are people who
love has no face, no color, no size, no issues. Love has
love
nothing.
Is love.
Love
yeah,
is love.
But
you know what I'm saying. And love can conquer hate. You know what I mean. But
love is the only thing that'll conquer hate.
But how you gonna stop hate? That's the hard part. People got hate in their heart.
So if
deep.
somebody comes, so it's easy when somebody comes. If someone racist comes up to you, right, and they say some racist stuff like "you black," this, bop, bop, bop. You have two ways that you can handle that situation. If they come out the blue and they just talking off the side of their neck, right? You got two ways you can handle it. One way is to cuss them back out or do something crazy. You know, who you talking about there? Or do something crazy, whatever. The other way to handle that is to say, you know what? We are all God's children, so I don't know what's going on with you today, but I pray for you and keep it moving. Turn the other cheek. It's difficult to turn the other cheek. That is difficult. It's difficult not to react.
There's a third way. Punch the shit out of them.
That would be tied to the first way. But it's harder to turn the other cheek.
Of course it is.
But when you turn the other cheek, that makes you the stronger.
You shot in the back.
That makes you the stronger one. Because a person who is filled with hate, all that hate
coming out. You can't turn the cheek.
But what I'm saying is, if they come out with all that venom, all that stuff, they don't like cussing themselves out or just speak. Like for instance, if somebody comes to you and they want to argue, right? It takes two to argue, right or wrong, right? So one person, the person who's angry, is sometimes will get even more angry because you won't argue with them, because you won't give them the justice, because you won't take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like some people.
Okay, that's what. Yes, that's what anybody. But you're dealing with a racist. We're talking about dealing with a racist person. So you can't just turn that cheek. What you can't. You can't. That's what not today. Not today. You can't. We was taught that, yeah. But see what happens. You know what I'm saying? You can't turn the other cheek nowadays because you turn the other cheek, you shot in the back.
Somebody said, "Love, M-A-G." Graves, I don't know what you mean by that. Love my G. Mama Goins, is that what they mean or something like that?
I don't know. I'm trying to go with the topic.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I just saw that on there. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, for the simple fact, with a racist person, you can't just turn out the cheek on that because you get shot in the back. Yeah. They're not fucking playing. You just turn around. Sir, I'm going to forgive you and turn around and walk back to the store. What? Pow, that's your ass. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, you're right. There's got to be certain ways you got to know how to deal with that because that is a situation right there. You know what I mean? Now, a coworker at work that's being racist, I like to know that. That's cool with me because now I know who you are. So you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying?
So also in saying, like, let's say you get stopped by the police, right? Let's say
you didn't answer what I was saying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
Someone at your job, you always got a racist person at your job.
Yeah, I've experienced that. Yes,
of course. So I'm just saying, to me, I like to know because I know where you at, where you stand. Mm-hmm. That's just me. Mm-hmm. Don't be hiding that shit.
Don't be smiling.
Yeah, don't be smiling in my fucking face.
What's going on,
you know
man?
What I mean? Yeah.
Brian, how you doing? They go back, that motherfucker, I can't stand his
fucking nigger. Let's get that nigger out of here.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
I don't know. Yeah, you right. You right. So two ways to handle the whole police thing, right? For the police who are just, they have those hot tempers and they just blow up crazy, whatever.
There's two ways to handle that?
Well, I'm saying when they stop you.
Okay.
You can agitate a situation. You know what I'm saying? From the gate. You really can. So let's say they stop you. Two scenarios, right? Okay. You ain't did nothing wrong or whatever.
We never do.
We never do.
Good.
We never do. Most of the time we don't. I ain't gonna say never. Because people be calling the police on people for reasons. So I ain't gonna never say we'll never do.
I'm just talking about when they pull you over.
But okay, so they pull you over for, let's say, a tail light, right? Mm-hmm. And there's no reason for them to really be pulling you over. You know what I'm saying? So there's two ways to handle it. You can just, when they ask you, hey, roll your window down, give me your ID. Give them the ID, don't say nothing. Just give them the ID, let them check it. Let me check this out, okay? Don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? And let them go check it out and come back. Why are you speeding? I didn't even realize. Sorry, Let them give you a ticket and move on. Or you can, as soon as they, what you pulling me over for? What you doing? You can raise the situation more by the way that you react. Even though I understand you're angry or whatever, but in this time and season, especially if it's just you or by yourself or you and somebody and y'all on a street somewhere where something could happen, why start off agitating the situation? If they ask you for your ID, just give them your ID. You may know that you didn't run that stoplight, or you didn't run that stop sign, or whatever the hell reason that they stop, or that your stuff is okay. So when they pull you over and they tell you, I'm stopping you for whatever reason, and you know in your mind that that's not the case, but with the society that we're in, just give them the ID, take the ticket, and fight it in court.
Why? My question is this. I mean, I understand what you're saying and get that. You know what I mean? Yes, be cooperative. Here, boom. So let's get this over with so I can go home. Sometimes the cases don't go like that. My thing is, as American, why can't I ask you what's the reason why you put me over?
You are supposed to be able to.
You know what I'm saying? Why can't I get it and seem like what you put me over was a waste of time because this is not the real truth.
Right.
Why can't? But as soon as I lower higher my voice, I'm agitated, like you said. What you said? We're agitated.
Is that the word I used?
Is that what you used?
I think I used that.
Okay. Now it seemed like I agitated the scene because my tone went up. Okay. Now I got to step in the car and get dealt with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing about the law, the only way to handle the cops, I think, is changing these laws.
You definitely got to change the laws.
So when the laws got to be changed, well, if you stop me, I should be able to question or ask what's the reason, and
right.
I shouldn't have to be shot or anything.
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the sites you're not. In fact, they're supposed to read is it the Miranda rights? Do they even do that anymore?
They don't do that shit.
They don't do. Aren't they supposed to though?
The new Miranda rights is nigga get out the car.
So hey, Sean, what's going on? So all I'm saying, no, it's not right. It's obvious that there's racist cops, there's racist people, there's people who don't need to have that badge or whatever. All I'm saying is, if you get stopped, then and they ask you for your license and your registration. You know what I'm saying? Just give it to them.
Exactly. I mean, definitely have your license ready.
Versus, what the hell? There you go, fucking with us again. I ain't even did nothing. You know I ain't paying. I wouldn't did this. You just messing with it. And they like, give me your license. I ain't got to give you shit because I got to, all that kind of stuff.
But sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't talk like that. Sometimes they just, in a calm voice, in a calm tone, asking questions and still get dealt with.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So.
But
But you are definitely right. Definitely get your license on you. But here's another question then. What if you're on parole or something?
What if you're on parole?
Yeah, if you're on parole. That's what happened to the Atlanta guy. He had to run. He had to. And in Atlanta, the guy that got shot in Atlanta in the Wendy's pilot, he was on parole. He had to. Because if you get caught another time by the police, that's your act.
He wasn't doing nothing.
No matter what. You get stopped by the police and you talk to the police by the police. In parole, you gone. You gotta go.
So if you're on parole, you can't. They can't. You can't have no reason for them to.
No contact with the police. No touching.
None.
They can't.
None. They can't.
None. They was gonna get him on some old drunk shit. They was gonna get him on some drunk shit. That would have been his ass. Whatever he worked for, whatever he trying to do, whatever he's trying to do positive, that should have been gone.
For real? I thought you had to be doing some kind of crime that's similar to what you're on parole for.
You get stopped by the cops, and they're gonna put some shit on him, drunk shit.
But he wasn't even operating the car.
No, he wasn't. I'm just saying.
He wasn't even driving.
I'm just saying the reason why he had to, okay, when as soon as he said, all right, let me see your hands with it. Oh shit, fuck that, I'm out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Too. He was like,
fuck that.
Yeah.
That's it for me. I'm not going back.
So I'm curious to see how they're going to handle all these cases.
It's a lot.
It's like coming out the woodwork. Mm-hmm. Like they just had something. I just seen a post like recently I don't remember what city or state it was, but it was an officer who first he had his elbow in the guy's neck, and then it switched from the elbow to the knee. This is recently. This is like day before, somewhere like that. And I'm just like, y'all still doing that? Y'all still like really?
Right, they don't give a damn. Till the laws change.
Right.
Till the laws are changed.
So, who was it that told me that now a 911 is changing, and now you gotta when they call, they're going to change it to where it's going. When you call for 911 for assistance, they're going to say push. Is that you?
That's a commercial.
Push 1.
I ain't say that. I tell you that.
Push 1
That's
for
a
burglary.
commercial.
Push 2 for.
That's Trump fucking with Biden.
Oh.
That's one of Trump's commercials.
Oh, that's Trump's commercial.
Yeah, he was telling push 1 for if you get mugged, push 2 if you get raped.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because he's trying to make fun of. Okay, in the protesting, they saying defund the police.
Mm-hmm.
Trump trying to make fun of that word defunding.
Mm-hmm.
Like they ain't gonna taking the cops' money, and the car ain't gonna be no cops. That's not defunding what they trying to say defunding means.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They want to put in new police.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Bring in new police and change police laws. But Trump making fun of the defunding word. You know what I'm saying? So
we talking about the same one that told you to bathe in
disinfectant.
Disinfectant.
Yeah,
We
Trump
talking about that same person.
Yeah, Trump he got to win. He's a winner.
Has he started wearing a mask yet?
Nah, not yet. Nah, he's not going to.
Why?
He said he don't look right. I'd rather be live than not look right.
So Sean Goods, I'm sorry, for all of you who listening on Spreaker.com/On the Move, we're doing a live on Facebook right now. So if you want to go to either my Facebook page, Patricia M. Goins, or to Beloved, you want to tell them yours?
Brian Love.
Facebook, Brian Love. And so we're actually answering some of the comments that they're leaving. So Sean Good says, I have told my son, and he is grown. I told him, you stopped by the police to do what they ask until you can do it legally, legal representation. Point. I'm scared for all black men. Right. So you basically are saying the same thing that I'm saying, Sean. I guess as a mother, as a woman, our thing is just don't agitate the situation. We already know that these cops are not, some of these cops, I'm not going to say all because there's some good police officers who really take that badge to heart. Like they just like nurses and doctors, like they take their oath to heart. There are good police officers out there. But for the ones that aren't, don't agitate the situation by giving them a reason to be rough with you. Like, just if they stopped you and it's for some minor little craziness, or whatever, and just give them what they ask you for. Now, I guess you said the situation comes where it's a whole different ballgame if they got a warrant for their arrest already or something like that. That's when they get to
run. Well, I'm gonna stay here for it.
Oh my God, that's not the answer. I don't know.
What's the answer? What's the answer?
Right.
Get arrested?
Because I seen one with
mess your life up?
There was a guy who was running from the police. He jumped out of his car and ran, and they shot him in the back.
No,
I thought it used to be they couldn't shoot you in the back. I thought they could only shoot to disable, like in your leg.
Know that? When'd you hear that?
Back in the 80s.
What? They were shooting back.
I thought that if you got shot in the back, that was like a big thing because they know you were trying to flee away, and they're supposed to shoot to disable, not to kill. But it's like it's like they're shooting to kill people now, and they're not even reading people's Miranda rights. You have a right to an attorney. You have the right to, this and anything you say can't be held against you in the court of law. You have a right to all kinds. They don't even do it. None of that no more. They just
what city this is.
They don't even do that no more.
They've been killing niggas since the '60s.
No, they used to. I thought they used to have to say that. They didn't. I used to see it on TV all the time. I thought cops used to say it.
The good shows. Dragnet. Starsky and Hutch.
I think what it is the states are trying to basically let the cops know, listen, change has to come. And so the only way to force the police forces to make those changes is to cut their budget, to cut their money. Anytime you start talking about cutting money, you know what I'm saying, people get to acting crazy. But they figure, I guess, if they cut their budgets, that'll force them to come up with some changes. And then once they do those changes, then they get their money back. That's what they do, like with Medicaid. With Medicaid, if for the insurance companies and stuff, if the doctor's offices are not doing what they're supposed to do, then they will, and they don't pass, whatever, Medicaid will start cutting their funding until they get it right. Like, they got a whole bunch of stuff that they're doing now in the government as far as healthcare to make sure that patients are getting the right care. So I guess that's their whole attitude or same concept with the police force. cut their funding until they get their stuff in order. You know, like when you go on, you ever heard of people saying, I got an audit, I'm being audited, or the nursing home was audited, or, you know, the clinic was audited, and they check and stuff, and if their stuff is not right, they get so many times to change it around until they get cut.
Okay.
You know, and they'll say, you got this period of time to get it right. I guess that's what they're trying to do with the police force. They're just trying to hit them where it hurts so that they will be forced to do the right thing. You know, and what it is, they just need to do more training. They need to take these officers back into training, teach them the right way. There's certain things they should not be able to use, like in chokeholds and shit like that. Like, come on.
They got rid of that.
Yeah.
They got rid of that.
And knee in the, like, how...
I mean, that's cool taking the money. Have to, you know, I feel that. But most of the majority ain't going to give a damn about that. You take my money, so what? I like killing a nigga more than getting that check.
That's scary. Why you looking at me like that?
That is scary. That is scary.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Because there are some police officers that quit. So the question is, where'd they go?
They went to the security desk.
I know.
They checking badges now. No, I'm joking. Anyway.
No, some of them might have joined
saying,
some different, you know, them little crazy organizations and stuff.
What organizations?
You know, like the people, the K stuff. I don't even like saying K's no more. Like, I've been wanting to figure out a whole nother letter. I don't even like saying it. Like,
so how do you say skirt?
I don't know.
Sir.
So Sean said, just like the George Floyd situation, when that cop had his knee on his neck, George said he could not breathe, and I'm trying to get the other part. Darn it. George said he could not. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on, Sean. I'm trying to get back to it. George said he could not breathe, and he started yelling for his mother. I know, as a mother, all I could picture was my son lying there hollering for me. That is devastating to any parents,
exactly.
Mother or father. I know. And the other horrible thing is, you know, it's a plus and a minus to this whole videotaping thing. So it's a plus because they're able to catch the crime in action. But as a family member, you don't want to keep seeing that.
Oh, man.
You don't want to keep seeing that. You don't want to keep
seeing
Phones
on cameras was the best thing black folks ever seen.
Yes, that's good. But I think that after they have captured it, then they need to take it offline. Because the family don't need to keep reliving that. Like, every time you see that video, the parents, the family, they're going to be reliving that. Like it just happened. You know what I'm saying? That's devastating.
I'm just saying.
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying they ain't got to click on it.
Oh, my God. What's up, sis? Got my Dimples Reed in the house. Yeah, but I'm just saying that's devastating.
But I'm saying that's for people to wake up. It's got to be honest.
I mean,
it's got to be seen. It's got to be seen. You know what I'm saying? The young generation got to see that.
They do, but
you gotta see, know that's going on. The family don't have to look. You know what I'm saying? You're right. The family don't have to look at that, but the young generation definitely got to see what's going on out here. You know what I mean? To keep it going. What's going on? You know what's going on in the world? What's happening?
We were supposed to have taken a break a while ago, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
You want to take a break?
Let's take a break.
You need another cigarette.
No doubt.
What's going on, Miss Anita? So we're gonna take a quick break, y'all, and we'll be right back.
Real exclusive. Put up in the white ghost with remote starts. Used to have the old hoopty, fixed them up and pull apart. Now my shattered dreams, shit was magical. Deposit by the cool 50, see my shoe an animal. Side of my sandwich bags. I'm thinking great cook. Scale got a strong arm and that straight put. Then I stuffed 100K in my Nike shoe box. Turban on my head, man. I feel like Tupac. Keep a couple 30 clips in a German 2-block. Yeah, that neck cold, but look what it too hot. Got your diet breaking bread, suck it like 2 dots. All I had to do is feed a moon rocks. Big chip on my shoulder like a boombox. Whipping something leather, reptile slither up and lube stop. 40 on my hip, that rhetorical. They knocked a couple homies down at even the memorial. 3 heater Oregon, speaking metaphorical. Prices on the head, now that shit affordable. I
50, see my shoe an animal. Sodomized the sandwich bags. I'm thinking great cookie. Still got a strong arm and it's great puss. Then I stuffed 100K in my Nike shoe box. Turban on my head, man. I feel like Tupac. FNH with me. They call me Grinch Pop. It's on my 10K up in my tube socks. 448 and Ziplocs. The foreign got a stash spot. West side gang life. I carry 2 blocks. Turban on my head, all residue and dreadlocks. They hold me to the hood in the trap. I am Tupac. Catch him in the spot in Arizona. Man, I'm too hot. Ghost no remote when I wait that jump start. They get a hope off the words that I spoke. And I'm probably on the gram somewhere stunting on a boat. And I'm legendary. Off the grams I done sold. They salute me like I'm Pac. You heard the stories they done told. Put up in the white ghost with remote starts. Used to have the old hoopty, fixed them up and pull apart. Now my share they dreams. It was magical. Deposit by the cool 50. See my shoe an animal. Sodomized the sandwich bags. I'm thinking great cookie. Scale got a strong arm and it's great books. Then I stuffed 100K in my Nike shoe box. Turban on my head, man. I feel like Tupac.
Like
I'm sorry.
Class.
You have tuned in to another episode of On the Move Unscripted. Sorry about that little break. So my one of my nephews is here with us right now, and well, actually, 3 of my nephews and my son. And so I just asked them. 2 of my nephews and my son, and I just asked them, how did they feel about going back to school or not going back to school? And what did you say?
It's not like you're in class. Because, like, when you don't, like, when it's hard, you need the teacher. And we don't have that.
Right. So if you come up to a question that is difficult.
That's hard, yeah. And you can't, like, just look it up on Google and stuff.
And then sometimes the parents don't be knowing the answer either.
Yeah.
Yeah. You come to us and we like, didn't you read it? Didn't you read it? Where your books at? Didn't you take notes in class? Why you didn't ask the teacher? But if you can't ask the teacher, right? And I'm guessing that would be more difficult for what, like science?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Or and math?
No, you can look math up on the calculator.
Like
science.
You say like what? What did you say?
Like English.
So for you, English is difficult.
Oh, not in class. Science.
No, but I'm saying to do
Science.
online.
Science. Yeah, science and math.
So how do y'all feel about not being able to be around your friends at school and stuff? And
It helps me better because
Yeah, because we
I
don't
laugh.
hear all the noise.
I don't have friends. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
My friends be making me laugh. That's what give me in trouble.
so you said what?
I got associates. I
You
don't
have-
have friends.
Okay, well,
Did
whoever
you-
them people is in the class. So do you feel like not? So you're saying it's good because you don't have the distractions? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
But because my friends be getting me in trouble.
Oh,
I
your
be
friends do it
laughing
because it don't be you at all, right?
sometimes.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it be us. Sometimes it be them.
Sometimes, right.
It be everybody.
So there, I asked them, beloved, like, what did they think about not being able to go back to school?
What is that?
Tell them what you said.
It's not the same.
As far as what? Like
Come over
everybody,
this way so you
people-
can have a spot back. You say what?
as far as people,
It's not the
friends?
same as not seeing our friends,
Right.
not talking to nobody,
Exactly.
not getting in trouble.
I miss getting in trouble.
Oh,
I don't, because I don't miss no phone calls. How about that?
The principal office was kind of fun.
I didn't really get no phone calls.
No, you did good last year. You did good. So the kids are even. So are y'all missing school? Do y'all feel like y'all missing school?
No, not at all. I like sleeping. Yes.
Y'all ain't missing school at all?
oh, I am.
Okay.
Because I need my education. I'm trying to graduate.
Right.
Right.
Because my mom told me to do something better.
What'd your mom tell you to do?
To do something better
Exactly.
in life.
Right.
And that's going to get me somewhere.
Exactly.
She said she didn't graduate, so she want us
So
to
she wants to,
graduate.
Right.
to prove our dad wrong.
You had to.
And then,
Dad.
That came from from
Did you
way
hear
further
about
away.
the
Sorry,
news saying
Dad.
It was like 6 people in the class at a time.
So that's
Yeah.
gonna be like wild, right?
That's what they said on the news.
That's what they said on the news.
Yeah.
And how does that make you feel?
Good.
Good.
Oh, so you only want 6
It's,
people?
it's less distraction.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a good answer right there.
Yeah.
That is. Less distractions.
Right.
I feel that. Okay, I feel that.
Yeah. I ain't really get in trouble that much, but like when I did get in trouble, sometimes it was because my friends, sometimes it was me.
Okay. So if there's only 6 people in the class, and as long as none of those are your friends or associates, then you should never get in any trouble, right?
Oh, then no, because my friends,
Okay. So.
Our friends get us in trouble
Oh, okay.
sometimes, and we get ourselves in trouble.
you know, about you get yourself in trouble all the time.
No, I don't.
All right. So thank y'all very much for y'all's assistance.
Bye live. I just had to say what I had to say.
Okay. Lord. Yeah. So that was deep.
Yes, it was.
So that out of the mouths of babes, right? Out of the
Mhm.
mouths of babes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's something that we as parents are like, we're literally gonna have to be going back to school again because we got to learn this stuff. If they cannot get it from the teacher because they're at home, then we're the only ones that can help them.
And we don't get no help from teachers.
And if we can't help them, then they lost. So now, basically, with them having to be homeschooled, it has given the control of their education back to the family, back to the parents. We have to learn. Get the algebra book ready.
And then they gonna say, then they gonna say it's our fault that we failed. I didn't fail.
No, it's not. It's not.
People saying everybody passing.
They're not.
So it's crazy what's going on right now. So hopefully things will get back together. You know what I'm saying?
I hope they pass them for the right reasons.
No, they not.
Right.
Yeah.
They changed that. They changed that 6 people are gonna be in the class. They just changed it to half of the year we gonna be in school, like the first and second quarter. Then the other half we gonna be doing it online.
So for 6 months you're in school for not 6
Not
months.
6 months.
But however many,
like 2 quarters.
2 quarters you're in school.
Yeah, and then the last 2 quarters we on
Online.
computer. Yeah.
Also, 2 quarters in school, 2 quarters because y'all have 4 quarters. Okay,
Yeah.
so
2 quarters in school
and
and 2 quarters at home.
And when you do the 2 quarters, they're talking about not every day though, like 2 or 3 days a week, or every day.
There's some
every
kids
day.
like
Every day, but not on the weekends.
Okay, so that's what Columbus Public Schools is doing right now.
yeah.
Or at least
That's
in
what
y'all
they're trying
district.
to do. That's what they're trying to do.
They're trying to do what he just said and having 6 people in the class.
So we really do got to start figuring out how we're going to handle this. Because you still got a daughter in high school.
Yes, I do.
In fact, your daughter is, what grade is she in?
She going to the 10th grade.
Okay, so
That's
you're...
the grade Josh is going to. I'm going to the 9th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
I need 6
you better get them books.
I see you need to study that math. You struggling on them 2 quarters plus 2 quarters.
Because I'm trying to remember, like,
What?
I'm thinking semesters, because I was so used to semesters in college. You know, semesters is not...
Nah,
It's three
you went through
semesters.
elementary school and high school.
I
girl.
forgot.
How
It's
you
been a long
forget?
time. About the quarters?
Yeah.
Because in college, you're on semesters.
Okay, but we talking about high school. We ain't talking about college.
Okay, well, I damn forgot.
How you forget high school?
I don't know. I didn't even like high school. Shit, I got tortured. I didn't even remember what quarter we was in. I didn't even want to be in the quarter.
Oh, man.
What's going on, Miss Vanessa Henderson? Dan Miller in the house. So, yeah, so that's a big concern because I still have one left in school, and so do you. So now it's like, and then my son likes basketball.
I'm against homeschool. I'm against it.
That's because he don't want to have to learn nothing new.
No,
No, I'm just playing.
I'm just against it.
You're right.
Kids should be in school building.
Right.
You know?
Right. What?
Do you know where the batteries are?
No, he didn't. Just so I'm on the radio. You got to wait till the show is over. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know this is On the Move Unscripted. You know, kids they always want to ask the damnedest questions right in the middle of one, you know.
Right.
Do I know where the batteries are? So, that's deep.
The batteries are underneath my bed.
That's deep. So we're gonna have to start learning. You gotta start
I'll get
learning
the batteries.
again.
Hold on.
We're gonna have to start getting them books. Shut up.
What size batteries were they? Double D's?
You always like to rub stuff in. Oh, comedy hour. You know what I'm saying? That's all good.
Leave those batteries alone.
Oh, you can laugh because you only got one left. No, your son is home too, right?
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
yeah.
But he's not in high school.
I don't have a toy with batteries. I got a remote control though.
That's what they wanted for.
But you got a battery for something else, huh?
No. I don't need a battery for nothing else. I got a man.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. But sometimes you might go to sleep early.
Shut up, man. Shut up. How about that? Let's start no mess. Don't start no mess. This is PG-13, damn it. It's PG-13. I have to remind him.
Yeah, remind me.
Yeah, I had to remind him. So, what else is going on? What's positive going on in the world? Lord, jeez. Is something positive happening? You see anything positive?
Kanye West running for president.
Oh, Lord. Kanye said that he was with Trump at first until he got COVID. He tested positive for COVID, and now he ain't with him no more.
Who? Trump ain't gonna
No, Kanye.
Kanye tested positive?
I thought he said that. I thought he said something like he was on his side until he came back with coronavirus, and now he ain't on his side no more. On Trump's side.
I didn't hear about Kanye got COVID.
That's what I thought I heard. I'm almost positive, but I could be wrong. But I thought I heard something say he wasn't on his side anymore because he had tested positive.
I don't know, because that'd be big news if Kanye had corona.
Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. Man. I swear I thought I heard that.
Yeah.
But I know for sure I heard him say he wasn't on Trump's side, and I thought that was the reason why.
If Kanye had the corona, you'd be seeing the studio in his hospital room. We still gonna make the music.
So Kanye want to be president. Wow.
What's positive though? What's positive?
I'm trying to think of something.
See, there's some kids. I forgot what neighborhood or where it was at, but they made some good money selling lemonade.
My kids been doing their thing, selling water and
lemonade. Yeah.
And you know what? I love that because the community is supporting these kids who are out here selling juice, selling water.
These one kids made like $100. I think it was $100 maybe. They made $100 selling lemonade. I think it was.
Yeah, because
it made me like, are y'all hiring?
Right. You feel the same way.
I need to do that too. You make money like that?
Yeah. Because the community is supporting the kids.
Right.
So they're giving them $1, $2, they're giving tips, they're doing stuff. Like my kids is out, they're entrepreneurs out tomorrow. So they out selling their water and they're getting rid of all kinds of stuff, and the community is supporting it. I think that's awesome.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah. I'm like, I think that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
give them something to do.
Something to do positives, yeah.
Know what? Some of there was a recreation center that I know of that they closed. They took down the basket, so they can't even play basketball.
Yeah, that's everywhere.
So what are they supposed to be doing?
That's everywhere.
What is the kids supposed to be doing? If they can't do that kind of stuff, what are they supposed to be doing?
Be on their phones.
Sean Good said, "I'm done with school. I can't remember that mess. Hell, I'm getting old." Right. When we got out of high school, we was like, yes, over, done. or for those who went to college, once they got done, they were like, over, done. I don't got to learn nothing else.
Exactly.
Now we back to the drawing board, y'all. Back to learning about geometry and all the other kind of stuff. So anyway, we're gonna take a quick break so I can help these kids find their batteries. Come on now, because they'll be back.
How long we got?
It's almost done.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Yeah, let me take a quick break so I can get their batteries.
she got to go underneath the pillow to get the batteries.
We'll be right back, y'all. On the Move Unscripted.
You make me feel like I am moving when I'm standing still. You make what's fake seem so real. got my heart, that's the deal. You're the perfect start to the rest of my day. They say love is blind, girl. Everybody can't say. In love, sometimes we lose. I got a good thing, I count on you, babe. That stuff they talking about's irrelevant. That's just hearsay. Oh, babe. Saying I got another lover, but I don't roll that way. Baby, what I'm trying to say, it's all about me. It's all about you. Don't give a damn about what they say. Girl, I'm gonna love you till my last day. It's all about me. It's all about you. Girl, they don't know me, that's just hearsay. Promise I love you, girl, like always. Hey, can't stand it, baby, 'cause we're so happy with the life we live. Something they're all trying to fill. All of the guys wanna steal you. Cash, clothes, and cars they throw your way every day. Wasting time, girl. Can't they see? Oh, it's so pathetic what they do. So sad, they be trying to get with you. You got the kind of love that make a grown man feel cool. Oh, babe. You do. To let them rob us of this joy, I'll be a damn fool. Babe. Yeah. It's all about me. It's all about you. Don't give a damn about what they say. Girl, let's just focus on this love thing. It's all about me. It's all about you. Girl, they don't know me, that's just hearsay. Promise I love you, girl, like always. Don't let somebody's insecurities cloud up our sunshine. My heart is yours, yours is mine. Pay no attention to that foolery. Happiness is on the line. This love is true, it's all about me. All about you. Don't give a damn about what they say. Promise I love you, girl, like always. It's all about me, lady. All about you. Girl, they don't know me, that's just hearsay. Girl, let's just focus on this love thing. It's all about me. All about you. Don't give a damn about what they say. Girl, I'm gonna love you till my last day. All about you, girl. Yeah. All about you, baby. It's all about me, baby.
Can you feel that music? Can you feel that beat? Can you feel it?
Mr. Hanky.
Can you feel the music? Can you feel the beat? Yeah. Let the music cruise through your body till it reaches your feet. Yeah. When I was a young girl, my mother told me, she said you gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. She said, when one door closes, another door opens. You gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. She told me, she said, there's nothing too hard for you. If you believe, you gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. Oh, can you feel that music, that hanky beat? Let the music cruise through your body till it reaches your feet. Yeah. When one door closes, another door opens. You gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. Listen, y'all. They used to tell me, they said, Patricia, you won't succeed. They said that music thing, you won't succeed. But I didn't listen. You know why? There's nothing too hard for you. If you believe, you gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. Oh, and don't let no one stop your dreams, baby. Just keep on walking, keep on believing, and have faith. Hey, hey, woo! Can you feel my music, that hanky beat? Let my music cruise through your body till it reaches your feet. God send me with a message that's just for you. He said, have faith in your dreams and they'll come true. Have faith in your visions. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your passion. Do what you want to do. There's nothing too hard for you. If you believe, you gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. Like I said, people
Sing
are.
Sing it. Just sing.
Oh, you want me to sing right now? Okay. Wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
Can you feel the music? Can you feel the beat? Yeah. Let the music cruise through your body till it reaches your feet. That's it.
Oh, man, let's get into it, y'all.
No, because I like to have the music. Actually, I like doing it with
You don't like acapella?
I do, but I like to hear the beat.
Okay.
Because when I get the beat, then I can like really. I can do an acapella. I just did.
I'm just asking you, do you like acapella? Do you like acapella?
Can you feel the beat? Yeah. Let the music cruise through your body.
Through your body.
When I was a young girl, my mother told me. She said, you gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe.
Gotta believe.
Thank y'all so much for joining in to another episode of On the Move Unscripted. We've been completely unscripted today, for sure. But we had fun, and we hope that you did, too. So until next week, same time, same channel, same love.
Peace, y'all. Be safe.
Peace and love to y'all.